Alright, are we back now? That was very strange. I picked up that blueprint that dropped, and immediately the game just shut itself off and streamlined with it. Never had that happen before with this. We're back now. Okay, it has put us at the beginning of the ramparts again. At the same time that we came in at. Wonder if that'll have affected the layout at all, or if that was already generated. Okay. Trying to remember where the time door was now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right. I don't think it was down here, but I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah. King, Nutcracker. Oh yeah. Remember you now. Don't think there was anything else up here, just a way back. Yep. This was the order from King, and I didn't see anything else in that. Here we go. Pretty much exactly the same time that we managed to get through it before, which is fine. So yeah, best I can figure is that the timer on the doors is determined by just how long the floor previous to it was. I can't think of any other reason that one would have an 8-minute timer. I really hope we can still get that blueprint that dropped. I'll be a little sad if we've lost out on that because of a crash. I love that the whip goes through those shields though. It makes my life so much easier. In very rare occasions. I don't think there was anything here, was there? No. I remember that now. It's kind of a long side area with absolutely no reward to it. time? I think we're more or less in the same schedule we're at. Or... oh yeah, there was nothing down here. Just a shop. It's kind of strange actually going after time doors, and it's even more strange actually managing to reach them. Did I come down here last time? Hello? Death Orb, hold on. This is a new one. Inflicts 333 damage and 765 DPS over 15 seconds. An extra 150% damage. A slow-moving but devastating orb. So it's colorless, obviously. Generates a shield when used. Double damage to a poison target, and victims emit a toxic cloud, combined with the toxic cloud of the throwing knife. I definitely didn't get this last run. Oh god. Okay, well, I've lost a little bit of time compared to the last one, but I got something very interesting in exchange. I'm absolutely fine with that. Okay, good. Still got that. Rampart. So we'll find out what that is. Oh no, it's just Firebrand. Never mind. Don't care about it. Alright, 10 minutes 40. I think... fuck you, slow and steady wins the race. I've hit 2 time doors. I'm winning this race. So, right. If we hadn't had that crash, we could have been here in about 10 minutes. But we wouldn't have had this incredible Orb of Death. Absorbs more damage, generates a force field for 3 seconds on a successful part. See, some of these shields actually made me think that if I could get them during a run, a shield run could actually be viable. It'll seem fine. I wish I could take the just change a 25% extra damage to a stun target one. Let's just make that a little better. Okay. I had an ice grenade. I forgot I had an ice grenade. Ooh. Almost halving the cooldown times on Death Orb could be useful. Just give me combo. Combo's just generally all around good. Alright, let's see what Death Orb can do against this motherfucker. And then hopefully the Time Door and the Stilted something or other is nice to me. When you shield through it. Ow. Oh my god! If you didn't have that shield, you could put up. Shit. No, come over this way. Faster! No! Damn it. That was a really delayed hit I took. stay in this fucking thing. Get fucking melted. Holy shit. Oh, what's this? Great shield. Okay. Double damage inflicted on enemies. Is that just... Hold on. Okay, I think that's just on the shield itself, which isn't nearly as good. I'm gonna stick with throwing knife because that has that poison synergy. Fee-fi fo fum, I smell the blood of a Scotsman. Must have a very good sense of smell. Still need to get those at some point. Hell yeah, 3 minutes to go for this time door. So 20 cells, a new blueprint, root grenade. Roots nearby enemies to the ground. 80 DPS for 3 seconds, that's not bad. Potentially. We've almost got this hunter's grenade to find out what that is. Alright, so we're making, like, kind of incredible time. Nobody says it was you. Conceited much. Jeez, think insult about you. You mean conceited? I'm not condescending, I'm just much too busy thinking about important things you can understand. Hello. Hello, guys. Oh, timed. Get in here immediately. Nice, I feel 4.5 minutes ahead of time for that. Give me those cells. Give me those pebbles. I'm getting ready to go to bed. You're lucky I'm Englishing at any coherent level at all. That's fair. Oh fuck, controller battery's getting low. Nope. Nope. Oh my god, 2 of these guys next to each other are a nightmare. Just those cannonballs rolling one after the other. If I roll through the first one, I get hit by the second. So basically this is Castlevania with a Japanese a la carte. Not quite. It's also not Japanese. Where did that come from? It's definitely got a lot of Metroidvania inspiration, but it's also a roguelike. Rather than... His outfit looks Japanese to me. It gives a more sort of medieval Europe theme sort of aesthetic throughout the game. But yeah, it's a mix of like Metroidvania and roguelike. So like I've got the weapon this run, but that's just this run. That's just the weapon I happened to get first, and I haven't come across another one that was good enough I wanted to change. So there's a ton of different weapons, powers, items, and alternate routes you can take through areas. But it's also got the Metroidvania style thing of, you know, getting an ability that let you access areas that were inaccessible previously and all that. Alucard never used the vampire killer, is more referring to his movement in the blur graphics. I guess it shares some similarities in that aspect. Oh, cursed treasure. Dangerous. Colorless twin daggers are nice though. DPS is higher. Colorless is always nice. 20% more damage taken, assuming I don't die to the curse. I do want to reroll the modifiers to work with this poison synergy. Okay. See if he'd hit me immediately, I'd have been so sad. A single hit kills me right now, by the way. That's the little counter with the skull next to it, because I opened that cursed chest. I have to kill 10 enemies without taking a single hit. Or else my run's just done. There we go, curse is lifted. I can stop being quite so scared. Don't care about either of these. I guess I'll take Wolf Trap over Ice Grenade. I can at least hold an enemy in place with the Wolf Trap to hit them with Death Orb more. Eat more slimes. Slimes are high in nutrition, everybody knows that. Yeah, but they also melt you from the inside, and I don't like being melted. I'm already a slime. That would be cannibalism. This character I'm actually just its head. Which was started off as like a sort of congealed blob that kind of rolled into a corpse and animated it. So eating slimes probably isn't a very good idea. That was rude. Statue of the King vandalized by its citizens. Not all slimes, some just want to have fun. Slimes just wanna have fun. There's a bunch of things scrolled in here. More complaints, I'll bet. The king is lying. Death to the king. Death to the king. There you go. Yeah. Elite pirate captain. Kind of scary. Never mind, Death Orb makes scary things very not scary. That was great. Alright, dodging creates a toxic cloud. There to smash decks, burn the ground. Yeah, looks pretty good to me. Alright, so that door there was a way out to the Forgotten Sepulchre, I think it is. Oh. Seems very smarmy. He is a bit. There's a good amount of characterization in the very few lines he actually has. He's definitely, he definitely has his own personality and everything. It's nice. So I don't think I want to go to the Forgotten Sepulchre. Just because this run's going really fucking well and I don't want to throw it away like that one other run where we totally had the Timekeeper beat, but I decided to go to the Ossuary, I think it was, and got myself fucked there because I'm not used to any of the dangers of that area at all. Nope. Nope, don't care about any of those weapons. Not over my... Well, now you'll die a horrible, horrible death, you jinxed yourself. Probably. I need to use my Death Orb more. It cools down like far faster than I expected to. Here we go, Clock Tower. This is our chance. 17.5 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna make any more time doors after this point. Alright. So we've unlocked the Hunter's Grenade. Makes it easier to hunt for rare blueprints. I have no idea what that's actually going to entail. But we have it now. That's interesting. What should we work on getting next? I want to try out Root Grenade. So in our next run we'll be able to have a look at that. Alright, here we go. Got a lot of money. Can we get... Very tempting. Very, very tempting. Well, that was a battery going. Probably hunting for rare blueprints. I would never have guessed that. Like, I read the description that said makes it easier to hunt for rare blueprints. I had no idea that it helped me hunt for rare blueprints. I totally wasn't meaning I'm curious about the specifics of how it helps me hunt for rare blueprints or anything. No, I was confused about the basic concept. Thank you very much for pointing that out. I would have been thinking about that for hours upon hours if no one had said anything. You're the one that asked what it entails. I thought the implication was quite clear that I read the fucking description. And I was curious as to what it entails, as in, how does this Hunter's Grenade help me find rare blueprints? You know? Anyway, this modifier's very tempting. I'll take double damage, which is scary, but I'll recover a lot of HP as I attack things. No, I'm gonna reroll it. This isn't the run for that. Victims remains explode, make some bleed. Burning target, can I get a poison synergy, please? More damage to a poison target is okay. The implication is clear, but I don't know your ability to comprehend what you read, so I helped. Fair enough. Well, I believe I can comprehend things that are clearly written. That's not bad. Victims emit a toxic cloud and generates another one around the trap. I'd like to reroll this and get better poison synergies on it. You believe, which means you don't know for sure. Well, I haven't read everything in the world, so there might be something that I don't understand. Just haven't come across it yet. I'd like to reroll just the 25% extra damage to a stun target and get a better poison synergy with that. But in doing so, I'd end up losing the shots exploding into a toxic cloud and piercing the first target. I think I'm just going to roll with this. So this does an extra 50% of poisoned. This creates toxic cloud, that creates toxic cloud and does more to poisoned, and that creates 2 toxic clouds. That seems fine. Read the Black Swan Theory and give me your thoughts in a 10-page essay. By next Thursday I'll judge how well you comprehended it then. Oh, the Black Swan Theory, that's where there was this little duckling that was shunned by everyone else because it was really ugly, but eventually it turned into a beautiful swan, and I'm guessing it was just a different colour from the rest because that's why it was so ugly to begin with, and then suddenly everyone realised how beautiful it was, and the moral of the story is don't judge people by their exterior. There you go. That's my thoughts on that 10-page children's story. Alright, here we go, Clock Tower. This could be the run where we actually kill the Timekeeper. Oh, I forgot rolling generates a toxic cloud as well. Yeah, just everything about this run revolves around poison. Alright, we need to try and find the time door as soon as possible. Ow. Still not massively familiar with their patterns. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm now kind of glad I didn't take the modifier to make. That caused me to take double damage, because I may very well have died to those first few enemies. Oh, decisions. I don't know which direction the time door is gonna be in. I'm gonna take a guess up here. Oh shit, we've got a pathway out to the left, we've got a pathway out to the right, and we've got a path up to the top of this. Ow. Really expected my roll to take me past him there, but I just sort of rolled in place. This doesn't seem to be the way to the time door anyway. Oh, 15 brutality. It's kind of a lot. Oh, elite of these little guys. Okay. Well, he died fucking immediately. Back in the day, all swans were white, that was fact, but they were black swans in New Zealand, which made that fact false. The theory is named after that. Well, that's just one of the caveats of evolution via natural selection. So long as, even if there was a mutation that caused swan's coloring to be black, if it, you know, via whatever method survived long enough to pass on those genes, they would, you know, naturally start to propagate. Black Swan theory is a theory that knowledge is based on current knowledge. You can't know what you don't know. Well, that's just common sense. Obviously, knowledge is based on current knowledge. We know more now than we did before. That doesn't mean everything they knew before was wrong, nor was it all right. We make assumptions based on whatever evidence is available at the time. Okay, so I definitely don't think I took the correct path for the timed door. I feel like I would have found it by now. Yeah, we made it right up to the top of this tower. I don't see any other exits from it. Okay, so we've got left or right. Common sense isn't that common, but it's an oversimplification clearly to fit the little Twitch chat. I mean, common sense should be common. The only reason it's not is because people don't put enough thought into the assumptions they make. Right, I really need to make sure I'm using stuff like that Death Orb more frequently, because it's incredibly powerful. And the cooldown's only, what, like 20 seconds? Cooldown 16 seconds. There is fucking no reason at all for me not to be using that every 16 seconds. Dang. I'm gonna kick myself when I come across this time. Oh, scary, 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 scary. Do it. Keyword is should. I mean, yeah, but still. Okay, what have we got here? It's another colorless Dual Dagger, is slightly lower base DPS. Alright, they're just a straight downgrade from my current ones. Never mind, if I regret that immediately, because they were Twin Dagger 6, whereas I had Twin Dagger 5 right now. Hey, Death Orb, kill everything. I almost jumped into those spikes. That would have ended my run immediately. Maybe you don't like circles. If you're afraid of circles, you might not use it. Oh, I'm not afraid of circles. They should be afraid of that circle. No. Don't want those. But no, the Twin Daggers I got out of that curse chest were Twin Dagger 6. I've got Twin Daggers 5 plus because I've upgraded them. So if I'd taken the 6, I would have had slightly lower base DPS for now. But once I got out of the floor and upgraded it, it probably would have taken the DPS higher. So that was a mistake. Sure. Did I really do that? Did I really drop into the edge of those spikes and get killed because of the curse? Just gonna drown myself. With your accent, will agree. You said if I had taken the 6. Do my 6 and 6 really sound that similar? Oh well, that's the end of that run. That was a really fucking good run too. It's gone. Right, where is this hunter's grenade? That's the daily challenge thing. These are my stats. I don't know where the hunter's grenade is here, because I'm sure it said it can be found in the prisoner's quarters. Yes, fair enough. I'm okay with 6 and 6 sounding similar. X. Over there's the start of the run. I want this damn hunter's grenade. Am I blind? Am I not seeing it? Why have I never come up here? The fuck? Quick bow. Okay. I guess I've just never looked up to the side there. That's where I was born. I may just be being blind. I don't see this hunter's grenade. Oh well, I'll find it one day. Don't you tisk at me. What's that tisk for? Hello, what are you? Being blind. I mean, I could not see it if it was there. I have no idea what that is. I want it. How do I get around to it? Here we go. Ooh, that's a nasty curse. Studies have shown being blind is the most attractive handicap males find in females. I mean, if you're Daredevil, sure. Oh, there it is! Hunter's grenade. Use this to annoy a monster. When its health is down to 40% or less, use Blueprint Extractor. Is Blueprint Extractor a different item that I need to unlock now? Huh. Let's try it. That's an elite! Oh fuck, that's an elite! Okay! Oh no! I know what this fucking grenade does now! I understand. It transforms enemies into elites. That's fucking terrifying. So here's Blueprint Extractor. Use this in an enemy. Daredevil was blind, not Elektra. Oh right, you said males finding females. Really? Why? I mean, I once dated a blind girl. It was very challenging, but also very rewarding. The challenge was mostly because it took me a really long time to get her husband's voice down perfectly. So, I guess a blueprint extractor dropped when I used the hunter's grenade to transform the enemy into an elite. I was supposed to notice that and pick it up, but because I went the opposite way. Boo-hiss, boogie off the stage. Hey, that was gold, fuck you. Because I went the other way, I never noticed this sitting in the ground. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this now. I no longer have a hunter's grenade to transform an enemy into an elite. So the hunter's grenade is not something that is guaranteed to appear, I guess, but can... I shouldn't have gone through here yet. I'm already 2 minutes in. I'm too slow for the time door. I mean, you ran away like a little bitch. I mean, I retreated tactically. Made some distance. I mean, if not being a little bitch involves just when you're literally taking a single hit kills you, running into an enemy blindly, sure. But you just said that. So wouldn't that just immediately make it apply to yourself? Inflicts a critical hit if target has 2 or more arrows stuck in his body. I've had this weapon before though. I don't remember where I got it, but I've used it before. Oh well, here's a root grenade. Wasn't a bad weapon. Okay. So I think I'm just stuck with a blueprint extractor that can't be used now. So I may as well throw that away as soon as I get a chance. We still need to kill 22 more things without taking. So that run was all part of your imagination. So we figured out how the hunter's grenade works. And we know what it looks like now. Oh wait. Oh. Broadsword alike, Nerves of Steel. It keeps giving me this fucking bow. Same one every time. Oh, can't quite jump that high. Did that arrow really stop right before it hit that guy? There we go. I think if I was going handicap, I'd want death, then she wouldn't be tempted to open her pie hole. I mean, you'd just have to read a lot. Okay, so I wonder if the hunter's grenade is always behind one of these doors. I'll just buy it this time so I don't die instantly. Now I know how it works, so I can transform a regular enemy into an elite. Like this. And he drops a blueprinting. Oh. Of course, because he's an elite, he gets the little minions that are fucking difficult to see. Please look away. So I need to get his health to 40% or less. That's like 60% he's at now. one more hit. Okay, can you stop? Your little fucking buddies are very much in the way. It's making it difficult to hit. Okay. Come here. Okay. So the blueprint extractor takes time. There we go. Bloodthirsty shield. Or ignore her entirely. I mean, I feel like you wouldn't have a partner for that long if you decided to do that. Oh, double damage inflicted, double damage taken. So it's got higher DPS for now because of that. Sure, let's give it a whirl. We're already past the 2-minute mark, so I'm not gonna worry about time doors this run. There's a green shield. Yeah, I like my bow better than that. Alright, because we're already past the 2-minute mark, I'm just gonna take this run nice and slow. I'm just gonna explore everything more thoroughly. There's our exit, but we're almost 3 minutes in, I'm not gonna bother. I ignore the wife and she never shuts up. I'm quite good at it. And my friend usually hits me and tells me to be nice. See, my friend's wooden violent. The wife is meek and submissive. I mean, you gotta be careful with that. Especially saying things like the wife is meek and submissive, because there comes a point where you have to question whether that's taking advantage of those traits. Nah, 1,000 for a wolf trap I don't care about. Oops. $1,000 for balanced blade. Also don't really care about. Here's a promenade. A few more things down here. Hello. Hey, you there. Oh, it's you. Looks like I'm on the right side of the door for once. Ha ha ha. Damn, they didn't mess around. No answer. Fuck you. Filtering. Been abandoned here for some time. Turkey. What you got for me? Sinew Slicer 2 with the biter modifier. I like. Yeah, I'll do that. It's not taking advantage. She's the one that proposed to me. She took advantage of my general apathy and wanting to avoid uncomfortable rejection cry. That seems like a very loving relationship, filled with warmth and smiles. So I think we've seen everything there was to see in this floor. Yeah, I don't see any other paths. It's kind of strange I didn't come across any other like mummies or vine knobs. So do we want to go toxic sewers or the promenade? I'm right here, so let's just go promenade. Dead for a while, you got. Okay, so the hunter's grenade seems to be... I don't smile hurts the face. That's because you haven't used those muscles in 82 years. So the hunter's grenade seems guaranteed to come up behind one of those tribute doors. But it's only one per run. Use it to transform an enemy into an elite, and it drops a blueprint extractor that, with great difficulty, you can use to grab a rare blueprint. That guarantees at least one every run, which I like. It's just scary. So what's a bloodthirsty shield? Blocked attacks inflict bleeding. Effect extended to nearby enemies in a successful parry. That's interesting. A bit more into the quick bow. I want to upgrade these to up the DPS a little, but that's probably going to reroll the double damage inflicted and taken. Do I care if I lose that? Not really. More damage to bleeding works with Sinew Slicer. Again, that's another one I want to upgrade, but I'll lose the biters, and the biters are amazing. Oh, biters. Yeah, absolutely. I'll just go with this. This is all fine. Okay. This is no reason to rush now. Okay, not doing timed doors. Slow and steady. Continually forget to use your special item. See, this one is 2 minutes. Thank you for finally dropping that force field. Alright, I guess I'm taking this training dummy out first. I wanted to just kill a couple of them. It's not a thing I'm doing. 'Purple and green both affect the bow. Purple will upgrade Sinew Slicer, but I'm planning on taking the Necromancy mutation, so green. And then just red whenever I get the chance to up the power of my melee. Wow, I actually have very low money. I wouldn't have minded that broadsword either. Could have re-rolled it for a better modifier. Electric whip or fire grenade, I guess. Statue of the King of the Island. I could Nobody see anything with that helmet on. Never find anything I've been able to do with that statue so far. Fucking training dummies. Alright, I need to just go and do that immediately. I don't know how those spikes in the ceiling didn't hit me there. They looked like they passed straight through my skull. Alright, I don't have a skull. Maybe that's why. There's also a bunch of those doors all over the place, and I've never been able to do anything more than just knocking them. Here's a root grenade. Save my money for now though. Please, I fucking marking called. If there was anything else in there, still don't know what the deal is with all those key doors. I've never found any keys for them so far. Something to... A direct order from the king. Valmont's whip. Obvious a reference to the vampire killer. Where was Valmont's whip? There was an electric whip. Direct order from the king. Casting. When your king writes of a direct order that must remain between you and me, that means you mustn't post these orders on the walls for all to see. In any case, do not allow the prisoners to leave the prison, not even when they've served their time. Did the prison warden have desks all over the place? And more gold. More than the last time. What was he up to? Nothing else. See around here. Oh, hello. Don't know much about this Castaigne. I like him already. Let's recycle this, don't need the health. Just bathes out here, it's a little glass of wine. Here, okay. Black Bridge, or Ramparts, sorry. Calling it that. Nope, this is a place I need a different ability to progress to. Small chance to drop disgusting work, fair enough. Like the little biters try and open the doors for me. They're helpful. Touch the mummy. Do I want to take the ossuary path? Maybe. Is there anything out there? Malachite, yeah, I want that. Sure, let's go ossuary this time. That would absolutely kill me if I stood under it. I'm tempted. Okay, let's see how far I can get through the ossuary. Oh, I didn't realize that the fire grenade had the biters, so that's another one I want to upgrade, but I also don't because I'd lose that modifier. Let's just make this a little stronger for now. Yeah, critical hits do more. It's decent. Necromancy to keep myself healed. And here we go. One of the worst places on the island. Or one of the safest, depends who you ask. How slow was I for this? 1 minute 42 seconds. I actually wasn't too far behind the schedule for the ossuary. The ossuary thing. Right, I'm still not all that familiar with many of the enemies in this area. Hello. Okay. Fuck me. Yeah. I need to do better with dodging their attacks. It's too fast, then a charge up for the third, and the third does... Ow, oh yeah, I forgot about these guys. They hurt me if I try and hit them from behind. Scroll there. My stats are actually kinda low, 612 at this stage. It's not that bad. Just doing slightly less damage than I'd like. Right, that looks like progression. Let's explore over here. To get through those. I feel like I have to get this game now, and for that I hate you. You're welcome. What was it that convinced you? It is a really good game, and you absolutely should get it. I like this in use lasers. Alright, so both of these paths look like progression. Fuck it, let's try the elevator first. See what's up here. Okay, scroll. What we got? Balance blade's okay. Duplex bow's pretty decent. That one's tempting. Oh, enough gold for the great shield. I probably wouldn't take it anyway. I like Metroidvania games. Shadow Complex is the last one that did it really well. This one looks solid. Yeah, that's, like, say it's a really good, like, combination between the Metroidvania, like, explore big areas, get new abilities that let you explore more, and roguelike with everyone. I just didn't roll. I couldn't roll out of that. I think there's a stun, at least a slight stun, between the second hit of their combo and the third one coming down. I think I was trying to roll a little too early. And there was some, but I was still, stunned. Yeah, like I was saying, like, it's got all the Metroidvania stuff, but then it's also the whole... Why? Why is it this bow every time? There are other bows in my rotation. It's got the roguelike thing of every run. I mean, obviously depends on player choice to an extent, but every run's a little bit different. You'll see different weapons and got different paths you can explore. It always encourages you to experiment. Grenade. Kinda like double crossbow-matic. Burns victims too, sure. Where's my hunter's grenade at? Happens. Why do you never take the shield? It's a very good question. I haven't had much luck with shields in the runs I've done them so far. I get the theory behind how to use them, but usually, at least at the moment, I prefer having an option of killing them at ranged. Mari to leave the experimenting to college co-eds. I mean, you should always experiment with everything. Being Mari doesn't change that. There's never a point in life where you should stop trying new things. Yeah, once I finally get around to unlocking the blueprints of a couple of the new types of shields, I'm definitely going to play around with them a little more, but with a selection, 2 minutes too slow for the timed. With the selection I have right now, they have a start up, then they reduce damage. If you hit at the right time, you block all damage, recover health, and apply the listed effect. You don't always recover health. There is a mutation that you can get that recovers health on parry, but they don't do that by default. It's like all my money right now for a rare blueprint. Yeah, that's worth it. Okay, which one of you gets to be an elite? You. No new blue. Okay. Right, so there's some blueprints only come from certain enemies. Let's see. Give me blueprint extractor. Please stop shooting me. Here we go. Bow and endless quiver. Oh yeah, there's this as well. Interwebs lied to me then, apparently. Once I get to the end of this floor, I believe I unlocked the mutation that makes that happen. Actually, maybe I didn't. Either way, at the end of this floor, I'll show you the one I'm talking about. Since I was slow finding the exit, I'm gonna explore properly. I didn't realize I could crouch while I fired. I mean, there aren't too many times where that's necessary, but still, it's a good thing to know. Several orders from the king. Alright, Casting, forget about the orders posted in the walls. There's something more important. The villagers are trying to cross the bridge to the village. Arrest them and take them back to their cells. And use force if necessary. A letter from the warden, apparently to his officers. Gentlemen, it is extremely difficult for me to draft this order. A sudden illness prevents me from helping you maintain a stable situation in the bridge. I will join you promptly once the nausea has passed, and once my arms have stopped swelling. The situation is still under control. Do not lose hope. We can do it if we stand together. Nothing is impossible if we work as a team. Unity is strength, and we are united in adversity. I am proud of you. We can overcome this trial. I believe in you. I believe in us. Sounds like a lesson from managing soldiers, how to earn their respect without using torture. He was also very infected, so I'm guessing he didn't survive very long. Nothing else to find around here? Secret passages in the walls or floor? Nope. That's a shame, that casting guy seemed swell. Alright, here's my toxic sewers exit. Oh, there's a treasure room down there that I skipped completely. Give me you. Beaver. Let's go. Sewers. Unlimited ammo. You can never have too many arrows, Legolas. I mean, fair. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. What doesn't kill me. Recovers 11 HP after a parry. But the way mutations work, I'll also show you in a second. but you can take 3 mutations per run, as far as I've experienced anyway. So you can get the ability to recover health from parrying, but it's not just a thing that happens always. Sure, let's work towards bone endless quiver. And let's use a quick bow, sure. So mutations are this guy. You get the choice to take 1 after every main floor, and once you have 3, well, so far for me, once I've had 3, it's always stopped me taking any more. But you can pay to reset them and take different ones. So you've got brutality, tactics, survival, and general. So 119 more DPS for 15 seconds after killing an enemy, reduce cooldown times on grenades or skills, or recovers 2 HP after an enemy dies, double ammo for weapon, extra 30% HP, and saves you once in the event of premature death. So the mutation for recovering health after a parry would be under survival, so you would have to take that as one of your mutations. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just, like I say, for me personally, so far I prefer having an option to kill enemies at range than a shield. But I'm sure I'm going to unlock some shields that are going to make me want to use them. Also, my thought process on Yigdar, Oris, Leox. Don't read the first letter of each of those words. Saves you once in the event of premature death. Normally in any sort of game like this, I would ignore the shit out of anything like that. Any sort of ability, it's like, oh, makes you stronger when you take damage or when you die. Those only help you if you do badly. The goal is not to do badly. So I will always take something that'll make me less likely to die or take damage in the first place. Like, that just seems like common sense. I don't like to build a run on the assumption I'm going to fail. I want to at least try and win. But with this game, it's fucking annoying, because if I take this, then it'll be one of my 3 mutations. But then when I die and it saves me, it frees that mutation slot again, and I just replace that slot with something else. So they've made it so I have no reason not to take it. And that annoys the hell out of me. I wish there was more of a downside of using it. Why are they using failed Latin? I mean, I know it's a dead language, but come on. Did you read the first letter of each word? Because that was kind of the point. Up here is stuff, and here is time door, 2 minutes 20, so yeah, to be here within 2 minutes. So this bow, once there are 2 arrows lodged in an enemy, every shot I hit them with after that will be a critical hit. So the first couple shots are very weak, and everything after that does a decent amount. It's still quite a low leveled bow, and I haven't upgraded purple at all, so if I could get a colorless quick bow, start seeing it do much more damage. YOLO, but it still bugs me. It's people using Latin bugs you. That's a very strange and specific thing to be annoyed by. Ice bow... Nah, let's run quick a little longer. Improper Latin. It's a dead language, who's to say for sure whether it's proper or not. Body in prisoner's clothes. Maybe he tried to escape through the sewers. He's got loads of wounds, but he doesn't seem to be infected. Rest in peace. Whee! I don't quite get what these crates are doing here, but so be it. That's just a straight upgrade to my blood sword. The dead language, meaning that it's not considered in use, people can still read it. There are grammar rules. I mean, do you also get annoyed with how Mortal Kombat spells combat? Like, it's not that big a deal. Still this trail in the ground. Whatever this thing is, it's pretty obvious that it grew, or evolved, or mutated. In any case, I've got a bad feeling about this. Barba tennis sapientis, words to live by. Maybe they are, maybe they're not, no idea what it means. I mean, maybe you could go excavating around ancient Egyptian ruins and tell people that their hieroglyphs are in the wrong order or something. I mean, stuff like that, language that's not used in for like just general purpose communication is kind of whatever. I mean, even the grammatical rules that we know for Latin are just the ones that sort of we've assumed are the way it works. I mean, even the rules for English change constantly. That thing didn't waste any time getting out of here. Must be a cute and cuddly little thing by now. It basically suggests beards make you smarter. And this is why the Latins died. Because they had a phrase specifically trying to tell people that beards made people smarter. They still speak Latin in the Vatican. It says known as English, really. I mean, suggesting it's even close to as well known as English. English is spoken in probably the majority of countries worldwide. Saying that they speak Latin in the Vatican, the smallest country in the world, implying that that makes it as well known as English, is wrong. Grr. Fuck you. I want my rune, you ain't getting it. They have one that counters it, Barba non facet philosophum, saying beards make you stupid. Again, this is why the Latin people are dead. They spent all their time fighting over whether beards made you smart or dumb. Give me the amethyst. Why did I do that? Okay, calm down. Give me a sec. There we go. Get my heal on. Speaking doesn't make something more well known, it just makes it more widespread. There's a difference. I mean, how well can you know a language that's considered dead? Ow. Literal translations are as wise as his beard, and a beard does not make the philosopher. It said this, they all died for this. It's a decent weapon, but I just used the twin daggers last time. Let's just double up on the double crossbow method. Sure. Oh, ran out of arrows. They're all stuck in that one guy. Alright, found the way to the ramparts. Beards matter. I mean, beards are just hair in your face. I like having one, but they don't do much. Slightly annoyed that there's no teleporter any closer to that, because I would like to explore the rest of this floor since it's a slow run. Frost Blast I haven't used in a while. I have no money for any of those anyway. Just save up a little bit more. You. Ice grenade. Nah. What was that? Oh, just one of these doors. Beards are more than just hair in your face. They're an icebreaker, a convenient way to save a snack, and something to do when you're bored. If a beard is the best icebreaker you have, I think that speaks volumes alone. I like to think I can come up with a better topic of conversation than the hair in my face. Okay, this is a little dead end, except for the area I can't access yet. That looks like a little dead end. That little blank spot there, don't think that goes anywhere. Time door, we were too slow far from the beginning. Yeah, we're done here. So off to the ramparts. Then you have a boring, uninspired face coat. I mean, hair can't be inspired. It's not sentient. And shows me this a little better. More damage to burning targets synergizes with these. I'd like to upgrade, but I'll lose the burning synergy unless I want to spend a bunch of money that I don't have. Oh, come on. Crits doing more damage is fine for that. Give me necromancy so I can keep my health up. To keep things exciting, the guards sometimes threw condemned prisoners from the ramparts. Because they were very nice people. It can totes be inspired like a patriot might have a red, white and beard thing going on in the US, but the hair isn't inspired. I mean, maybe that person had the inspiration to paint their facial hair in strange colors, but the beard isn't inspired. The beard's just there. It's a victim to that. I was wary there being secrets down those drops. More often than not, there hasn't been, but you never know. One of these days I'll look down there and there'll be something incredible. Dead end. Reckless defecation was an actual crime back in the day. I mean, it still is. You start going around defecating everywhere, they're not just going to ignore you and let you go. Nope, can't make that jump. Alright, I really need to start upgrading purple as well. Damn it. So the hit killed the Inquisitor, but it also bounced off the shield guy's shield behind him. And then I got hit by the shield guy's charge. That was odd and unfortunate. Now, reckless defecation involved dumping your John in somebody's head. Again, that would still be a crime. Nothing back in the day about that. Alright, you need to... Alright, I need to make my way around to that guy, because he's annoying the hell out of me. There we go. Oh, hello. It'd be assault now. Well, I mean, still the act is illegal, no matter what it's called. Look at those little stupid Grim Reaper bats. There's so many of them. Right, there we go. Oh, there's still more, never mind. I really thought he was gonna die to that last arrow. Okay. What's in here? It's not called something cool anymore. What a strange assessment of something being cool. Reckless defecation. He just... Nah, don't want wolf trap. Just recycle it. I still haven't got the faintest idea of how I'm supposed to get in there. I'll obviously need a key to get through that door, but I don't know how to get to the door to begin with. Oh! So I need the gardener's key. Okay. There's no laws anywhere in the US against cannibalism. Fair enough. Ow. Oh yeah, use these. Oh, a couple of weapons. I'm really not a fan of the Spartan sandals as weapons. Twin Dagger's 5 though. Yeah, those are good. I've not been in here. Do you enjoy the occasional man-witch in the Scotland? It depends what that is, or at least what you mean by it. Ow. Do people eat people over there? Not often. Got everything around here. That's progression of some description. Let's have a look around here first. It's much higher DPS. At least some people still partake. Tastes like pork, so the reviews say, what part would you go for, breast or thigh? I don't have much interest in it. Your curiosity about it alone is somewhat concerning. Oh, that's one of the paths I can't progress through yet without some ability. Hello. Nothing up here? Strange. Okay, this is a continuation of the place I can't come through. Fair enough. Oh, don't be that guy, you have to have a preference. How could I have a preference before, like, without having tried either? I mean, that's like, you know, pick any two foods you haven't eaten yet. Say, which do you like more? You don't have an answer. Can't have an answer. So, I don't know what it is you're expecting. Alright, we've got the bow and endless quiver. 29 cells left. So I'm assuming what that does, you'd have a choice which you try first at least. Wouldn't bother me either way. I mean, it makes no difference. If you're planning on having both anyway, it makes no difference which you'd eat first. So I'm assuming what restock will do will give me an option or like a button of some description at every shop that will allow me to change, like, well, like it says, refresh its stock at a cost. I'm assuming the cost increases each time I use it. Explosive decoy, magnetic grenade, stun grenade. No, it does. The first influences the second. Why? Why would the first influence the second? Wave of Denial seems interesting. Just a get away from me button. Got some shields I need to unlock as well. Support if I actually used my deployable skills more regularly like I should be. Could be good. Yeah, that's probably the most useful one for me. Poisons the enemy. Much higher DPS, just generally. A little lower than the quick bow does when it starts critting, but... if something's terrible, then the second could suffer. If the first's amazing, the second could be good, but not meeting the first standards unless you rate it as poor. Well, if that's the sort of influence you're talking about in, you know, deciding which one to try first, if you haven't tried either, again, it's not really going to make any difference whatsoever. If you don't know if either of them will be good, or maybe both of them will be, that choice is completely irrelevant. What is that? Fourth arrow that comes out a little slower. Oh, let's give this a shot anyway. Fires are good. Oh, I just realized that's all my fucking money. Never mind. Blood bridge, here we go. Here's the boss. First boss anyway. Concierge. You'd have a concept of what you'd find more appealing, like visually, or just a concept of what you think might be better. Well, without seeing either of them, I could not myself make that choice right now. And having a concept of what you think might be better is completely unfounded bias, no matter which way it points, because you have no idea, you have no evidence to go on as to which would be. So you're just making a guess and saying that that one might be better. That's, again, completely irrelevant. I should stop with this fucking area of damage thing. And the whole making a shield around yourself thing, that is also kind of annoying. Stop it. There we go. Infantry bow, better just base damage generally than the endless quiver. But at close range it does far more. And it's colorless, which is always good. And inflicts bleed. And does more at max HP. Yeah, it's not even a choice, absolutely. Concept of anatomy, for example, I'd pick a thigh, it's muscle versus fat. I mean, that's just making assumptions. You know what they say about assumptions? Makes an ass out of you. Yeah, I wouldn't mind re-rolling the shooting an arrow behind me one, but the rest are all good, so I won't bother with that. Crits doing an extra 20% are fine. Shooting an arrow in front of me is kind of whatever, but I suppose it's extra damage. Comes burn and 10% more damage when I'm near it, seems fine. So the money gone again. And 5.5 minutes slow for the time door. Almost get support. It's an educated guess based on preference of other meats. Well, you can go try it and let me know. Hate you so much. Right. There we go. Yeah, money's looking away. Okay, slow for this. 3 minutes 46. Okay. Alright, fuck these little worms. Alright, there we go. I want to know what you'd start with, that's all. Fine. I don't know. I'm not willing to make that assumption. Okay. Did a lot of damage to me and I didn't like it. Is there another door out of here? I've never seen that before. A woman who opted for the fast method. Strange. She doesn't seem to be infected. Must be her last words. The Malays won't get us. I'll protect you. I'll protect you. Throat slit. Scottish people are boring, can't even entertain a good cannibalistic discussion. Yeah, there's another assumption. Seem to be terrible about those. It's because I'm not willing to make the assumption of which food stuff I would like more out of two that I've never tried and probably never will try. You're putting that on every Scottish person, that's very terrible. You now need to apologize. That's another entire country of people you need to apologize to. No secret things to find around here though. It's not. here. Yep, you represent your entire country and you failed them, shaming you. Okay, does that make every American just weird and vaguely cannibalistic? Do not want the duplex bow. I also kind of don't want the fire grenade, so take that, swap it back, and recycle. Fuck you. I resent the fact that that waited until it was right below me to detonate. Okay, we got stuff down there. Here's the key. That's why we don't have laws against having a few friends over for dinner. There are probably a lot of things. You'd also have laws against some very strange things. Have I been in both of these? It's definitely in here. Pretty sure it was in this one as well. Yeah. Okay. Alright, fuck you and your cannonballs. If not being able to tie your giraffe to a telephone pole is strange, I'm calling PETA in your entire country, because that's just cruel. I mean, just calling PETA is, in itself, a form of cruelty to animals. PETA are probably one of the worst corporations known to man. You guys have fun with those crossbows. I'll be up here. Here we go. Hey, I haven't actually realized I'm up here. Boo. Jump and midair, less damage from projectiles. No. No. Recycle. Thank you. Scottish people tying giraffes to telephone poles is a far worse thought than morally questionable vegans chastising you. Referring to PETA as simply morally questionable vegans is the understatement of the fucking millennia. But what else are you supposed to tie your giraffe to? So we got that key. That's the Forgotten Sepulchre, which is a very, very scary area. I could rather just go to the clock tower and try and get the boss there killed, finally. So that's something I've been needing to do for a while now. These little assholes teleport for some reason and attack very quickly. Never understand why those little bugs are able to teleport in the first place. Yeah, they attack immediately after spawning. They've just been born, you'd think it'd take them 3 seconds to figure out where they are first. Power lines, yeah, that's much better. Alright, kill 10 enemies without taking a hit. Colorless ice grenade. Does a lot of damage. I say a lot of damage. It's actually far less damage. Even my crossbow mag 2 outstrips that in 3 seconds. Yeah, no. Don't need it. Okay, time to be scared. No laws against tying them to power lines. It's much, much worse. So time to be incredibly scared of everything, especially these little fucking bugs that are about to spawn from those things. Alright, I need to be very aware of any more of those little spawning assholes. Alright, we're in the clock tower. Five more enemies without getting hurt to clear this curse. Let's start unlocking some of the shields at least. That one's still fine. That's fine. That's fine. Do better with this. That's fine. Okay. I've still... yeah, I do still have the mutation to save me from death once, but that does not apply to death by curse. If I take any sort of damage before killing 5 enemies, the run's over, whether or not I have that. So it is fear time. Okay, so we've got way out there. Elevator going up. More enemies. Scary. Okay, curse is lifted. We're sort of safe. Still not very safe, but sort of safe. Oh yeah, you teleport. I forgot about that. That's actually lower base DPS, lower crit DPS, yeah, and it's not clueless, so that would be way worse. Yeah, we've got pretty good gold. So we need the bell tower key to get that rare blueprint, it looks like. I think the glow means it's a rare blueprint. Yeah, man. Where the fuck did that little grenade come from? Is my... I know, my twin daggers have about the same DPS as the infantry bow does. Is there a way out there? No. Give me you. Ice grenade 6. Nah, that's whatever. Recycle. Okay. Let's see if there's a teleporter up here to unlock first. There was, and it was a dead end, so that's good. I went up there first. Clockmaker's key. Ow. I thought I could duck under that, I guess no. Alright, so that's a clockmaker's key, which will not work for this door, I believe. It just needs a bell tower, yep. Worth checking, just in case there was some sort of fuck up. No other way from this tower, so down here. I think I'm gonna round up the neighborhood children. I'm having stew later. Good night. Okay, you enjoy your meal. Take it easy. Ah, so there, and another tower here. Wow. Wow. Alright, so both my healing flasks have already been used. That's scary. Please give me more health. There we go. Okay, another path out there. Blueprint. Hocto's bow. Probably the one we need the key we've got for. So let's have a look around the other ways first. Just to make sure. We outside, although we'll likely be teleporting out anyway. Almost missed you. Sure. That's slightly scary. That's gonna be an elite. No idea what kind before I go in. And I have no way to heal besides my necromancy. Oh, I know what you do. Scare me. That's what you do. Okay, it's not too bad though. Okay, an extra 10% less damage received. I'll lose my damage reduction on projectiles. But I'll poison enemies that win me. I'll lose 1 brutality and gain 1 survival instead. Sure. Not 100% convinced that that's the right call, but get the brutality back here anyway. Wow, this one just keeps going, doesn't it? Oh. Blueprint. Powerful grenade. That sounds powerful. Much lower DPS than the double crossbow-matics. But shots pierce all enemies and inflict some bleed. Not sure. I might take that instead of the double crossbow-matic 2. Yeah. Okay. Right, that's this tower completely clear. Let's go way back down here. Let's see what's over in this direction. Damn it. swords. Unfortunately, they're a little too big for me to be able to use them. They're a little. I was about to say, they can't be that much bigger than the broadsword. They're a touch. More swords. The swords seem to be flowing. When I touch them, they feel solidly in place. Wow, a sword. I really don't like this place. That sensation again. Like I'm floating, as if everything was speeding up and slowing down at the same time. Whoa, sorry, it makes you feel like puking, huh? Ah, finally something interesting. No. Anything secret to see? Oh, okay. That was relatively interesting. Probably do with upgrading purple a little more, but damage. That was rude. I want to see if I can hit 20 brutality. Oh, that gives me a bunch more HP though. Take this while I've got the chance. Just no, just in there. I need to care about. This is a very tall tower. Hey, just 21 cells randomly. I'm absolutely fine with that. Ugh. There we go. Actually wasn't nearly as bad as I expected it to be. Same damage reduction, same extra jump in midair, but instead of poisoning enemies that wound me, downward smash attacks cover the ground with inflammable oil, which would apply a bit of slowdown, I guess. Sure. Why the fuck not? Wrenching Whip 5L. Honestly, yeah, that's just the correct choice. Much higher DPS. Causes bleed. More damage at full health, and the crits still get an extra 20% damage, yeah. And an extra brutality. I have to. It's just the optimal choice there. Nothing here, no. Oh no. I don't think I can. No, I cannot take that cursed chest. Because there's nothing else for me to do in this floor. I'm about to go fight the boss. Taking this cursed chest would mean I'd have to beat this boss without taking a single hit. And I do not have the confidence to be able to do that. Why? Why is you? If I'd come this direction first, I could have got whatever's in there. there's gonna at least be a scroll, probably a really good weapon and a bunch of money. But I can't. I'd love to, but I cannot do it. So I have no idea where I'm supposed to get the key for that door over in the leftmost tower. I've been everywhere around here that I've been able to find. Oh well. Yeah, no, taking that curse chest would be the most stupid thing I could possibly do, and I cannot justify that. Can't even begin to justify that. Powerful grenade. Octo's bow. Marks the enemy, who then takes an extra 702 DPS for 20 seconds. If the enemy dies, the mark spreads. Oh my woe, Ash Endeavor. Powerful grenade just causes large explosion. Seems fair. Alright, let's unlock the assault shield, sure. Let's unlock powerful grenade for another time, sure. Let's start getting Octo's bow, I guess. So I don't want this over. That is like almost 1,000 damage just straight up though. It's not bad. Not bad at all, but fuck it. An assault shield, I like my infantry bow right now too much. But that'll be useful in a later run. It's gonna make me sad if it gets rid of shots piercing all enemies. It did. Shots pierce the first target, still decent though. Victims burn and does more to a burning target. Combined with that makes them burn. Yeah, that's decent. Yeah, I'll just stick with this for now. I do still have the free life mutation, so I should be able to beat this boss. The Timekeeper overlooks almost the whole island from here. The whole island, except the King's Castle. Second time ever fighting this guy. So I'm still not all that familiar with this pattern. But I know it to an extent. Oops. Let's finish this. Ow. Fuck. I was trying to drink. Alright, you're dead. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Blade Master. You've beaten the Timekeeper, finally. I took far too much damage. That cost me both my healing. I'm so happy I didn't take the curse chest. Ice Shard Blueprint. Firebrand's 5L. No. Not better than the infantry bow. Okay, new area. High Peak Castle. Never been here before. That didn't give me a rune though. Kind of expected that boss to give me another ability to let me access some of the areas I can't currently access. Okay, everything here is fine. I do eventually need to start working on these legendary forge items, but there's still just so much to get here. So it's a ranged weapon, slows down enemies, inflicts critical damage on targets in water or covered in oil. It's interesting. Just working Hokuto's bow first though. And let's have a look at High Peak Castle. High Peak has fallen from its former glory. The last banquet held here served up human flesh. Another achievement. Please leave your shoes at the entrance. Reach a castle for the first time. That's the king. I've seen you guys. Excuse me. Could you just stab upwards at me? You fucking did. Guys like attack when I'm on the fuck. Oh, okay, you're new. You're new and scary. Oh fuck. Okay. Do not get anywhere near them when they do that. Good to know. That's where it came up from. Okay. Hello. Okay. Key to the castle. Fire grenade 6L. Okay. Nope, it's still like mine bear. For now. So I can't even hurt him while he's doing that. I really didn't expect this to be such a long path. Ow! Okay, so those guys are just terrifying, generally. Okay, that's a throne room. So I need 2 keys to get through that from the look of it. Another place I can't get to without whatever ability I need that lets me get up these sorts of places. No healing left. I don't like not having healing. Alright, none of that interests me. Right, there were still paths way back here. Yeah, there's like a scroll over there. There's like other just stuff. Let's have a look around first. Okay. Was not expecting that. Okay. That was very, exceedingly rude. Pulling me into that fucking pit. Oh my god. Sure, give me you. Just for the extra health. Right, here's another door. Another place I can't get to, and of course there's a treasure room down there. Right, let's look through this door, sure. Please don't be a big scary thing. You're a big scary thing. Is that lava or what? That kind of looks like it's lava. Maybe just like blood or something. I still don't want to dip my toes in it. Okay, it doesn't actually do anything. Hello. Two elites at once is very, very scary. You've been infected by the malaise. What the fuck does that mean? Is that because I was standing in this? Twin Dagger 6L, increase to DPS. Crits do more, I lose the bleed, more damage at max health, swarm biters, arrow in front of me. Yeah, that's now better than ranging whip. Okay. Was I infected with the malaise because I was standing in that red stuff? Fuck me, I need health. Bad. I'm ridiculously close to dying right now. Okay. Just need to buy enough time to start getting my health back from brutality. Make brutality, but also make me stronger. Okay, we've got this here. That leads to places. And we've got this over here. This leads to what may or may not be places. God, I hate those guys so much. It's like you get far, far away. Oh, I've got far more money than I can keep between runs, so absolutely spend a little bit of it on some extra cells. This loops me all the way back around here. Interesting. So we've seen the throne room. There's still some paths I haven't seen. I'm so scared to explore. I could just go to the throne room, right now, and that's probably my best bet. I mean, that's almost certainly my best bet. Okay. I forgot. I actually genuinely forgot I still had the ability to cheat death. I thought that was just the run over right at that moment. Thankfully, we've still got some chance. Okay. Another one of these doors. Is there more than 2 keys? This scares me tremendously. Okay. Please die. No! Oh my god. If my crossbow-matic and sinew slicer had just survived a little longer, they probably would have done the DPS to kill it. Fuck. One more. Alright, what we got this time? Impaler. Lightning bolt. Tell you what, I'll run the shield this time. Just see what happens. I really expected you to die sooner than that. Alrighty. There's something hidden here. Nice. The prisoner scratched some words on the wall. Why? Filling the prison within it. The message is unfinished. Yeah, I've seen that message like 3 times now. Don't know if there's anything else. No. Doesn't seem to be anything else to find it now. Okay, only 10. It's not so bad. There's a curse gone. This scares me. 30. I wonder if that's always 30. 'Cause that's what it was the first time. Powerful grenade? Sure. Okay. Good to know. Assault shield. Let's try it. Okay. If I use it... Okay, so when I use it, it pushes me forward like that. Okay. Okay. So we've tried shield enemies, we've tried the grenadier guys, we've tried archers. Here's the promenade. I'd rather go back and explore and try and clear this curse before we go anywhere else, really. This is the only path we yet to see. But you. Okay. So I think we've gotten all of the blueprints that can be gotten from these enemies in the first floor. Yeah. At least try out the shield a little. Definitely did. Yeah. Assault shield actually works quite well with the spear. For that reason there, I can push in if they're sort of near a wall but not quite at it. Push them into it with that. Okay. Since I've got the curse going, let's just go promenade. It's the easier path. For me anyway. Stressing myself out. I need to make myself a smoke before we go into this next bit. Alright, what was I working on? Octo's bow. Obviously can't upgrade the hunter's grenade, that would be strange. Shoots a volley of arrows. I guess that's fine. I need to remember to use this actually, but no. Spreads inflammable oil. I wonder if the explosion will detonate. Nope. Swarm biting worms. Yep. It's always good. Shoots an arrow. Victims of a toxic cloud. Crits do more. Absorbs 7%, an extra 7% damage when held up. I don't really plan on using it to absorb too much damage. It's usually easier to just roll. Sure, increase movement speed after killing an enemy. Okay. Right, 11 more enemies to be scared of. Need to remember to try and use the hunter's grenade on everything we can. 2 minutes, 13 seconds. Go. Very slow right now. So obviously, yeah. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't somehow different. Oh, what the fuck? Did not expect that to be how that worked. I'm very scared. That's why I was scared. Actually, when I'm affected by the curse, does that mean if I block an attack, like without parrying, and the small amount of damage it gets through hits me, would that still kill me? That'd be another reason not to fucking bother with shields. Wonder if anything ever appears up here now. Nah, I think since I got the blueprint. That's just gonna be empty always. Balance blade of an odd in a while, infantry bullshit. Nice wrenching whip. Well, I guess I'm immediately getting rid of the balanced blade. Balanced blade. Well, it happens. Minute 12, sure. Let's go get the time door. Guess we're not taking the hunter's grenade this time. Or literally anything else from that first floor. Go. More cells, more money. That's so many scorpions! Fucking hell. That was just nasty. They just kept on spawning. Okay, guess I die. Fuck me. Those scorpions completely screwed me, and then running along straight into another scorpion with an elite archer behind it. Just gonna chalk that up to bad luck and failure to react to surprise. Absorbs a lot of damage, but can't parry with it. Hey, like getting immediate scrolls. Fuck. Ice bow. Sure. That's strange. Let's go check over this way first. Don't tell me it was just a shop and nothing else. Give me a broadsword. Tom's place. Prisoner and doctor of mushroomology. Abandoned ages ago. Oh. Actually, family rats seem to call the place home these days. A devious little fellow made a passage for himself through the wall. All kinds of mushrooms have been carefully ground down into fine, multicolored powders. Pretty sure they weren't using these to flavor the soup. A variety of differently shaped mushrooms are proliferating in these jars. By the looks of them, they should have some interesting psychotropic properties. Good old Dr. Tom here must have been supplying the whole prison. Seems to be where the mushroomologist stashed the profits from his little business. Hell yeah. Nope. I like the impaler as a weapon, because it's a bit different. I think I'll want to win this run. Minute 41. I could probably make this the time door, but sure. 10 enemies. Let's just take this nice and slow. Wonder what happens here. 30 enemies, so that just adds on to it. So I now need to kill 36 enemies without taking a hit. Oh, I should have thought about this a little more. I'm starting to regret the decision I've just made. Endless Quiver. Slightly lower DPS than the Duplex Bow, but unlimited ammo, sure. Alright, this is just the sewers. Again, let's go Promenade because it's slightly safer. I probably really should not use my Hunter Grenade on anything until I've cleared the curse. That would be smart. Almost got Hogtail's bow. I like the 50% extra damage at max HP, but... seems decent. I'm still very confused as to why my Hunter's Grenade turned that bat thing into a zombie. Maybe it's because there are no elite versions of bats, but I'm supposed to have already gotten every blueprint I could get from zombies anyway, so of all the things to transform it into, that one seems like an odd choice. Oh my god, I'm gonna regret it. I'm gonna leave you alive. I'm gonna come back. Mad at myself. I rolled to avoid the attack from the bigger guy that was about to come in, but he died anyway, so that was unnecessary. And coming out of the roll, I got hit by the zombie. I should just start buying the Hunter's Grenades, for fuck's sake. I don't know why I'm determined to take the curse every time. It's just gotten me killed twice in a row now. Alright, what we got? Twin Daggers, Bow and Endless Quiver, sure. Ow. Ow. No. I'm missing the hunter's grenade, but a minute and a half, I'm just gonna get the time door here. Let's see what we can pull off this run. Time door, please. Thank you. 18 seconds, Jesus. It's gotten a little closer. Expected my roll to take me a little further than it did there. Ow. Hey. Thank you, little babies. I appreciate that secret. There's a way down. Okay. Very glad I didn't try to break down that golden door, or that would have just been the run there. That was just one of those doors. Nope. Don't really care much about those. Oh, I didn't even see the spikes on the floor in front of me. Statue of the King. It's just... okay. Don't know why I thought I was safe standing there. What the hell is wrong with me? For some reason, I thought I'd just be safe to heal standing right in front of those enemies. Obviously, not the case. Fuck. I need to get better at jumping over those buttons instead of stepping in them, riding the elevator up, and then riding all the way back down. Sure, we'll go slightly stronger. Order the king. To all soldiers, anyone who fails to be behind the spot, right, I've seen that before. And it's just some money. Shop, door, Gimme. Just to make up for the broadsword run that I completely threw. Nothing there. Ramparts. Alright, of Hogto's bow. Cells. Let's go magnetic grenade. Okay, so basically no damage whatsoever on the bow. But the idea is run towards a group of enemies, fire it, hit them, and then just kill everything. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Of course, that can't be sold. Guards would perch themselves in the ramparts at the first sign of the malaise. Didn't really help. Alright, so if we've got an 8-minute time door here, we're absolutely fine for it. Oh god. It's an interesting effect. Oh wow, okay, I see the benefit of this. Yeah, I really see the benefit of that. I like it. Where's the time door at? In here, hopefully. Yes, 30 seconds. It was an 8-minute one. Good. 18 cells. Bunch of money, another scroll. Ow. Aw. I wonder if it can stack. No, it does not stack. Alright, you need to die. Fuck that guy. Okay. Golden cells are over an unlimited distance and dodge a bomb. Nice. Fuck. I should have seen if there was a teleporter up top before coming down here. That's just added another, like, actually quite a lot of time. There wasn't one anyway, never mind. We'd have had to make that run. No matter what. Nice grenade. Sure. Okay. These assholes need to go. Far too many of them for my liking. Ow. Care about any of that much. Live target training, I've seen these before. Nope. can still do a little bit of damage, I guess. Which doesn't do much. Green, I guess. Made necromancy better. And so very long ramparts. Blood bridge. Even heroes need to rest sometimes. True enough. Alright, we have magnetic grenade. Let's unlock some new. Let's work an ice shard, I guess. Oh, arrows stuck in enemies come back. That's not that important. With the bow I've got now. But that does inflict more to frozen targets, so hit them with that than that. Nice. Okay. Okay. Not too sure about the increased DPS with two enemies near me. It depends on what range counts as, well, near me. Freeze. Whoa. Oh, and of course the slowdown lasts much longer than frozen enemies. Help. Oops. Fuck, the slowdown actually made me take damage there. Poison go. Wrenching Whip 3L. Annoyingly, this is much better. broadsword. So sure. I like broadsword. It's just like a hunk of metal that I swing around like a madman. It's great. 14 minutes 12. I really hope I can make a time door. Did I get anything for frozen? Yeah, absolutely I can get more stuff for frozen. Poison would also have been acceptable. Hey, nice, I can make this 48 seconds left. Alright, we've got a shard now. Let's get Wave of Denial, because that's been sitting there for ages. Okay. Slows down enemies, inflicts critical damage on targets in water or covered in oil. Okay, so it's like a little... It's like firebrand but ice. It's interesting. I'm gonna stick with Octo's bow just now. Fishing was a main activity in this little hamlet, until the water started turning murky and dark. Oh hell yeah, 2.5 minutes ahead of schedule. Everything I have runs off brutality, that's amazing. Key. I've already got 11 brutality. It's pretty damn strong. Definitely one of the more powerful runs I've had recently. Research notebook. Treatment administered to the latest volunteers seems to be producing results. They're still coughing, but they're vomiting much less. Or less blood, in any case. Am I on the right track? The stain here. Is that more of a urine or bile color? Probably a mixture of the two. Concentrated essence of purpurum. 8 times a day, more of the subject vomits. Resuscitate if necessary. Note any signs of improvement in the register. Okay. Most of the interesting books and products seem to have been pillaged already. I don't think there's any point in looking in the prisoners' quarters for books. Well, that's probably an unfair stereotype. But just between us, these guys weren't exactly the sharpest tools in the shed. Nothing to, like, find here, no? I guess not. Just a little bit of lore. Oh, hello. You, I want. The random colorless ice bow, I guess. 30% less damage received as opposed to 10% though. And it works with all the freezing stuff and the biters. I kinda have to, Jesus. I was wanting to stick with Hacta's bow as long as possible because it's new, but I mean if you're gonna throw stuff like that at me, don't have much of a choice. Wait, is that piercing as well? It does, shots pierce the first target. Ooh, scary. Okay, Impaler 5. Much lower DPS at base, and actually still... Oh, that's just not good. No, I don't want that at all. Oh, hello. Why did the arrow have to aim upwards instead of down? God damn it. The plan there was start dropping, hit the, like, pirate guy with the ice arrow immediately, and then just murder him. But the arrow went up to hit the guy in the ledge instead, so I sort of just dropped right into his cannonball. Well, I think that's gonna just about do it for us today. Try that for next time. Yeah, we got a fair amount done though. We finally beat the timekeeper, so we made it into like the palace. I could have gone straight for the throne room, and I kinda wish I did, especially once I got to the point where I was quite low in health with no more healing. I wanted to explore, I wanted to see what other new things there were in there. But at least now we are more familiar with some of the new enemy types of that area, so I should expect to be able to take less damage next time we get there. So that's been cool. We've unlocked... Well, we've gained quite a few new blueprints and invested to unlock some of the ones we've had for a while and some of those new ones. So overall, this was a very productive session. I'm quite happy with that. So, I will be back tonight in, you know, a few hours, 4 hours or so, 8 PM GMT. That's the target. I'll be back with the Vermintide. We're still working on the Shade and trying to get some more missions complete in her. Yeah, that's it. So, thanks for stopping by, hanging out. Hope you enjoyed your stay, and I'll catch you next time.